Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Hold on a minute. How's your morning going so far? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. I can't complain. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. I am not even prepared this morning. I'm just doing this and trying to get myself together here. I'm all out of proportion here this morning. Hold on a minute. What was I trying to say? Uh, I am hoping everybody having a wonderful day this morning. Good morning, hunting and stuff. How are you? Thanks for joining. I'm waiting till a couple more people get in here. We're gonna get started. I hope everybody having an awesome day. I don't know why I can't get on my thing here. Yeah, I'm hoping everybody having an awesome day. I'm great. I'm great this morning. Hope all is well. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. Thanks for asking. I don't know why I can't get online live here. It's not letting me. Oh well. I was here before I got the notification. Was you? Ah, that was so nice of you. We're gonna get started on our topic in a few minutes as soon as a couple more people get here. Good morning, Melvin. Even though you left me yesterday, but I'm doing good though still. You left me high and dry, but my life turned out really nice. You left me high and dry, Melvin. I'm hoping everybody having a wonderful day. Today, my topic today is about giving up. So many people give up. So we're gonna talk about that today. How you doing today, Melvin? Make sure you guys thumbs up the live. First one to give thumbs up, we're going to be, aw, you are awesome. You are awesome, Citizen TV. I hope you guys having a wonderful day, because my day is going okay. I can't complain. So, nobody's not really here yet, but I'm going to get started. My topic is about giving up. Everybody give up on something, even if it's on life, on daily activities, on anything. People just give up because they don't think they can do it. Never give up. I hear you. Look at this. Look at me already. Look at me already. Didn't start here. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay. Okay. I know ouch, right? Um, oh, you so silly. Citizen. My oldest daughter's called me. I have not seen her for a while. So we had this breakfast and spent. Oh, that's nice, Melvin. That's nice. Blessings. I love your blouse. It's not a blouse, it's an outfit. It's a whole one piece. But thank you, Melvin. Thank you. We're gonna start when everybody get here. They come in and come back out. Y'all better stay in here. Let me go get the fan. It's hot. Hold on, people. Okay, I'm back. I love your blouse. Oh, okay, I see it now. It's so gorgeous. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so hot. It is so hot in here. It's like 80, it's like 85, like 75, something like right now this morning. So yeah, hold on. So we all give up for something. Good morning, how are you? Thanks for joining. Let's get started, guys. My topic today is about giving up. We all give up on something. Whether it's are you doing a live outside later today? I don't know. It depends on if it don't rain. Nice to meet you. Maybe I'm on the best. I'm on the best. What this is? Nice to meet you. No, but I'm the best mod on it yet. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do our topic on giving up today. So I'm doing good. I can't complain. Yes, I'm doing pretty good. I can't complain. If I complain, it won't. Hey, good afternoon, Christian. How are you? Thanks for joining, you guys. Okay, today we're going to do our topic is going to be on giving up. Giving up, so many people want to give up on different things. And that's great, that's great. And we shouldn't give up. The Lord don't want us to give up on nothing we do. Because when you give up, you lose your blessings, whether you know it or not. Whatever's going on in your life, continue on going where you need to get to. How many of you do how many of you do know that? Yeah, so let's not give up on our blessings when we got blessings coming. The Lord say, be humble and be honest when it comes to Him. If you got something going on to Him, you go to the Lord and pray about it. Don't try to keep it to yourself. And please don't pray to people here on earth, because people here on earth is not your best interest. Go to the Lord when you feel like giving up. And you can find that in Psalm chapter 13, verse 1. When you're in need of praying about something and you feel that you can't go on, go read that chapter. They tell you about giving up. Don't give up on nothing that goes on in your life. That's what people want you to do here on earth. When you're going through your trials and tribulation, turn to the Lord. Don't give up. No matter what it is, no matter how hard it is, don't give up. You lose your blessings when you give up. Good morning, Frank. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah, so don't lose your blessing because you want to give up. Stop and think and say, is it worth for me to give up on something that the Lord have in store for me? Are we back? I said big old black. You should be saying sorry, guys, for, I know, this is crazy. Every time I try to talk about something, this thing do that. Do y'all see a big black screen in front of the camera? You guys don't see that, right? I see a big black screen. You know what? The devil was busy this morning. Okay. Okay, let's start all over this time. Okay, the devil don't want us don't want us to give up. If you're facing anything that's in the world that you don't think you can handle, go to the Lord. Don't continue on trying to do something on your own. We're never going to do nothing on our own. Melvin, you should be saying sorry for the technical issue. Trisha will be back. I'm back. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Do you guys see me? Do you guys see me? Say hello if you see me. Hello. Hello, everybody. Okay. So, when you feel like giving up, always go to the Lord. Don't try to go to people here on earth, because if you go to people here on earth, you'll never make it. Go to that chapter and read it on Psalm chapter 13, verse 1. It'll tell you all about giving up. Don't give up when things get hard. That's what people usually do, because you miss out on your blessings when you give up. Don't give up on things. Oh, you see me? Okay. God has promised us strength when we need it. So we have to turn to him when we are on our last. Like Melvin, when you was going through your stuff yesterday, don't give up on nothing. The Lord is in control, not you. You miss out on your blessings when you're giving up on life. There's a lot of people commit suicide because they can't take it. Don't be so weak when it comes to people. Don't be so weak when it comes to the Lord. Don't go to pray with him when things are going bad. Go to pray with him always. So stop giving up on stuff. Even though things are hard. Things get hard for me, but I'm not going to give up on who I am or what the Lord has for me. When you do that, you miss out on a lot of things. We don't want to give up. We're going to continue on striving to be what the Lord wants us to be. Only way we're going to do that, we can't give up on things. Yes, times do get hard. Yes, things do get hard, but that doesn't mean we give up. When we give up on ourselves, we give up on the Lord, and he don't want us to do that. We have to continue on going where the Lord needs us to go. It says, giving us often causes us to miss the best that have God's offer for us. When you give up, you don't know what the Lord had promised for you. But if you're giving up so easy, you would never know because you gave up. Don't give up on stuff. Let's learn to love one another while we can. Let's learn to support each other while we can. We don't do enough to support, and that's why so many people are losing themselves. Don't lose yourself behind other people. And people does it all the time. We have to learn to love one another while we're here. Like I tell you every day, tomorrow's not promised. Okay, I'm back on. I am back on. This is horrible. My life is going horrible today. We need to help each other every chance. Amen. We need to help each other every chance we get, citizen. Hey, Simple Things. Thanks for stopping in. How are you doing today? I hope your day is going good, or evening, morning, or whatever time is it there. We're talking about giving up on each other or giving up on ourselves. People do it every day. People give it up on, oh, thank you, Frank, for still being here. People give up on themselves just because they're not happy with themselves. When you're not happy with yourself and you got stuff going on in your life that you don't like, go to the Lord and pray about it. Don't just stand there and give up. You just don't know what you're missing out on. People do it every day. When you want to give up on stuff, you go read the Bible and have it fix it. Have him fix it. You can find that on Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. It tells you about giving up on yourself. Stop being so easy. Stop being so weak when it comes to people, when it comes to yourself. When you give up on everything, you give up on your life. You don't know what the Lord had in store for you tomorrow. But if you're giving up, you'll never know. So we have to be strong, and we have to love one another while we can. When I feel like giving up, instead, when I give it to God, my day turn. Right, your day turn out better when you give it to the Lord. No, everything is not going to be like peaches and cream. Everything is not like peaches and cream to me, but I don't give up. I still got a lot to live. I still got a big journey ahead of me, so I can't give up. Simple things is, actually, this is very lifting. I get told I'm lazy. I don't have a job. Yeah, but I finished university 3 days ago. I'm having a mess. I'm going to start again. Also, simple things. Don't worry about what people say about you. At least you are trying. That's what the Lord wanted to see you trying. You didn't went to the university and you did all that. Don't worry about people. You're not lazy. You're being you. What God has for you is for you. Nobody else. So you're going to get your blessing. Just be patient and pray. We have to pray about what's going on in our lives. You're not lazy. And don't let people steal your joy. And people will do that. Don't let them do it. Just don't give up. Simple things. Always continue being the person that the Lord wants you to be. And when you're going through things like that in life, read the Bible. Read Psalm chapter 13. And read Psalm chapter 23, verse 23. It'll tell you everything you need to know. We don't need to give up on our lives. We don't need to give up on ourselves. When you give up on yourself, you're giving up on the Lord. Don't give up on yourself because what people say. These earthly people will make you feel bad about yourself. I take the breaks. I don't give up. Right, take breaks, friends, absolutely. We all need to take a break. Sometimes we need to take a break from social media. Sometimes it'd be too much for us. But don't give up simple things. Don't give up on what people say about you. People are going to talk about you if you're red, green, purple, yellow. It really don't care. But don't give up because people say something to you that you don't like. That's what's wrong with the world. They give up on things because people say things they don't like. People are going to always say something that you don't like. People are always going to do something that you don't like. But don't worry about people. We're not here for people. We're here for the Lord. Don't give up on yourself. You never know what the Lord has for you in store. It may be a blessings around the corner, but if you gave up, you would never know. There's a lot of people commit suicide because they gave up on their life. They're not happy with their life. There's a lot of things that I'm not happy about, but I'm not going to give up. I'm continuing on going where I need to get to. Only way we're going to continue on going where we need to get to, we have to pray, stay up. We have to always pray. Always pray. Always remember the Lord is in control. Don't let nobody steal your joy, simple thing. You are awesome. You are amazing just the way you are. Don't worry about what people say. If they talked about the Lord Jesus, guess what? They're going to talk about you too. Don't worry about people. People want you to, they want to steal your joy. Don't let them do it. Simple thing says, my mind has been so filled with university stress. Dear lines, I need a mental breakdown, but my parents don't even cease to understand I'm not allowed to relax for a few days. You should be allowed to relax. If you're going to college doing what the Lord wants you to do and what you want to do, you should be able to relax. Don't let people steal your joy. Family will steal your joy also, simple thing. It's just not people out on earth, it's family. They are just worse as enemies, like I was talking about yesterday. Don't let them steal your joy, simple things. Continue on doing what you got to do. If you need to take a break, you take that break. You're a grown woman. You're not a kid. But when you take breaks, people, you calling you quitting. I don't understand it. Frank, they say it. You're not quitting. You're being what the Lord wants you to be. So don't worry about what people say. Don't worry about what people say. Frank, you're doing an awesome job. We all allowed to take a break. The Lord don't see nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to take a break to get your mind together. Who can keep on going on? Our mind needs to take a break. We need to take a break from life sometime. Let's learn that. Hey, good morning, Gary. How are you? Drop about to hit that button. Keep up the good work. Such amazing woman. Say, oh, thank you so much. You are amazing also. A quitter never wins. Right. A quitter never wins. Don't give up. You never know what the Lord got in store for you. Don't let people steal your joy. Don't let people come and kill, steal, and destroy you. They does it every day to me, but don't give up. The Lord don't want you to quit. Don't give up because of what people say to you. I don't care if it's a family member. Don't give up. People like to see you fail. When you fail, they win. Not just me. I heard that from other people. Right. I understand, Frank. I feel the same way. I feel like sometimes giving up on stuff, but you know what? I continue on going on. I continue on going on. The Lord said giving up causes us to miss the best God. I'm back once again. They keep doing that to me over and over again. I can't get through a day by doing this. Yeah, so don't give up on stuff when things are going bad. Melvin said, I'm back, people. I'm back again. Okay, Melvin says, a person who takes a break is allowing God to work on their person for new season. Amen, that's right. We have to learn to know these things. Just everybody needs a break. We're human. We need a break. When we need a break, take a break. Don't let people overwork you. The Lord would never overwork you. He wants you to get where you need to get to. So if you're giving up, you'll never know what the Lord has in promise for you. Stop giving up on people. Stop giving up on yourself. That's what we do all the time, give up on ourselves and say we can't do something. You can do anything you want in the world, but you have to stay focused and don't give up. Once you give up, you lose. You guys, I'm back. Where you guys at? I'm back. Hello. Are you guys here listening to me? Or am I talking to myself? I'm back. Where did everybody go? You all just disappeared. Hello? I was thinking about uploading one of my old videos into our account. Yeah. Frank you know what, Frank, do what your heart wants you to do. Don't give, what I want you to do, don't give up on nothing. You continue on being what the Lord wants you to be, no matter what that is. When you give up on the Lord. Don't give up. Okay, I'm glad you're here, Melvin. Don't give up. This thing say I have nobody on. And then when I look on this phone, it's still twirling around. Look, it's still twirling around. This is crazy. It's still twirling. The Lord trying to steal my joy this morning. Not the Lord. The devil trying to steal my joy this morning. So don't give up. It causes you to miss out on your blessings. Always continue to move forward. Always continue to be what you want to be, no matter what people say. I'm never going to give up. Don't give up. That's what people want you to do. Once you give up, you lose sight on everything. Don't do that. Don't do what people want you to do, these earthly people. That's what they want you to do. They say giving up causes you to miss out on the best things God has to offer you. Working for us far more exceeding and turning weight of glory. If you need to take a break, the Lord say take a break. Take a break from social media sometime. Sometimes you need to take a break from family. Family will make you feel like you're nobody sometimes. Not only family, friends, everybody. I just have no idea right now. You'll be okay, Frank. You got to continue on praying, Frank. Get on your knees and pray about your situation, because let me tell you, things are going to get better just for you. Don't worry about what people say about you. Don't worry about what people think about you. Do what you got to do to give up. To get ahead. Just don't give up. Don't give up on life, because that's what people want you to do. They want you to give up. When you give up, they win. Don't let people steal your joy. That's what they're here to do. They're here to steal, kill, and destroy. And once they steal, kill, and destroy you, that's what they'll do. Don't let people win. Don't give up. Don't give up on nothing that you got planned on doing. Continue on getting where you need to get to. When our hearts condemn us, we should never give up. It says it in the Bible, chapter John, verse 3 through 9. And by this we know we are the truth, and we shall assure our hearts before him. For it is our heart condemn us. God is greater than our heart and know all these things. So if the Lord know all these things, he's telling us not to give up. Don't give up when times get hard. We all go through hard times. But that don't mean we're supposed to put it on the back burner and give up. Don't give up when you think things are not going to get better. When things are usually going wrong, that's when things are usually getting better for you. If I come back, I will be after Mother's. It will be after Mother's Day on my mother's. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's wonderful. But don't give up. The Lord don't want us to give up. Yes, we all need to take a break sometime. We need to take a break from different things that's going on in our life, because it's a lot of pressure. It should cause a lot of pressure. When you continue on going, when you're not strong in your mind, in your heart, you have to take a break, because you'll lose it. And the best thing to do is keep on striving, keep on getting where you need to get in the Lord, and he'll do the rest. But you got to pray about what's going on in your life. Don't give up on praying because of things that's going on in your life. And don't pray when things are just going bad. Pray all the time. Lord will hear you more. You may not see the Lord, you may not hear him, but he hears you and he listens. Always remember that. I don't hear him all the time, but he sees me. I know he sees me. When I'm going through a lot of stuff and I feel like, I can't take it anymore, that's when the Lord comes in and he intervenes. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Don't give up on nothing you want to do. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on nothing. I pray. That's good you pray every day. We need to pray every day. It's a lot of people don't pray. They want the Lord to do so much in their lives, and they don't want to pray. When they feel like giving up, they want to come to the Lord. That's their Savior then. Don't come to him when you just think things are going bad. Stop doing that, people. Go to him all the time. That's why a lot of people give up on things, because they simply don't want to pray. Pray all the time. Love the Lord all the time. Just don't give up. I don't care how hard times get. We're going to have hard times. That's what the Lord say. Our lives is not going to be like peaches and cream. No matter if you're a Christian or not. My life is not like peaches and cream. I still go through stuff. I go through stuff on a daily. But the Lord tests you, and the devil try to test you. And he try to let you turn to the way he is. Don't turn like him. Life is too short to be going through that. We got so much living to go. We still got so much growing to do. As a Christian, I still have to grow. I am still growing. I'm still not where I want to be. Being a Christian for 4 years, I still got a lot of growing to do. But I talk to people about what I know already, what I am experiencing. So that's why I said, don't give up on life. Don't give up on nobody. Always continue to be what the Lord wants you to be, no matter what it is. If you want to be a teacher, do that. If you want to be a motivational speaker, do that. Do whatever the Lord got you to do it. Don't give up because of what people say. If you live in what earthly people say, you're going to always give up. They're going to always make you feel that you're a failure. You're not a failure. You're somebody. You're somebody to the Lord. You may not be somebody to the people on earth, but don't worry about these people on earth. They want you to feel bad about yourself. Don't let people steal your joy. That's what people are here to do. They want to steal, kill, and destroy. Once they steal, kill, and destroy, they got you. Don't go there. Don't let people do you like that. I've been there, and I know how it is to feel like giving up. I feel like giving up a lot of times. I never wanted to commit suicide or nothing. I just felt like just giving up. I just feel like, things just wasn't working out. But you miss out on your blessings when you think things are not working out. When things are going so wrong, actually they're falling in place. When you think things are falling out of place, it's usually falling in place, especially when you're prayed up. Everybody don't stay prayed up. That's why things fall apart all the time. Stay prayed up and watch things gradually fall back together. So always remember, just because things are falling apart for you, it's actually falling together. It is. It's always fall apart first. And then it falls together. But the Lord wants to see how strong you are before He give you any of His blessings. Usually He tests you and see how strong you are. If you're not strong, you're going to continue on falling apart. Don't give up. Don't fall apart because of people. Don't fall apart because of social media. Continue on being what Frank wants to be. Continue on being what whoever wants to be. The Lord got something in store for you, but don't give up. Continue on going. Things are hard. Things will be hard. But we have to learn to love the Lord, and He's in control. Always pray every day, no matter what. Even if it's a short prayer. Let Him know that you're thinking about Him. Let Him know you're still thinking about Him. Because sometimes people ignore the Lord. And He don't know if you're thinking about Him or not. But when things start going on, people want to get on their knees and pray. Oh, Lord, forgive me for this. Oh, Lord, I need your help today. But where was you a couple of days ago when you needed my help? Where was you a long time ago when you had all that money and you don't have it now? Where was you a long time ago when you got that brand new car, but you don't have it now? The reason why you're doing this now, because you need Him. That's, people in general. They need Him now. That's why they go to Him. Go to Him all the time to pray. Don't go to Him when things are going bad. Don't go to Him when you don't think there's nothing going on. Go to Him all the time. You miss out on your blessing when you put the Lord on the back burner. Stop putting the Lord on the back burner. He is a person. He loves us. He loves us for who we are. Regardless how people treat us on earth, don't worry about that. Don't give up. Continue on striving to be what you want to be. Whatever you want to be in this world, you can be. What God had for us is for us. Nobody can take it away from us. No matter how people try to take what the Lord had for us, they can't do it. Because what the Lord gave to you is for you. What the Lord gave to me is for me. And no matter how people try to take it away from you, they can't do it. Because the Lord gave it to us. Remember that. Always stay positive. Stop being negative. Don't let people make you feel negative about yourself. You all are doing awesome. And we got to learn that. Don't let the devil steal our joy. That's what he here. He wants to steal, kill, and destroy. And once he do it, he got us. Don't let him do it. And always remember, it's this God presence is not always a glorious. When you don't see the Lord, that doesn't mean He's not there. When you don't hear the Lord, that doesn't mean He's not there. But continue on praying because He got us. But we got to stay prayed up. Don't pray for one day and say, oh yeah, He got me. No, He don't. He don't have you because you're not praying enough. Stay reading the Bible sometime. We're not saying reading the whole Bible, but read a verse at least. Let the Lord know that you're still in, you're trying to get closer to Him. Everybody don't want to get closer to the Lord. They put Him on the back burner. Don't do that, people. Hold on. You don't put the Lord on the back burner. Life is too short to put the Lord on the back burner. He's here to steal, kill, and destroy. And when He steal, kill, and destroy, He would do it. And you know what? The devil comes for weak-minded people. Hey, giving up what? Never. Amen, Three Wheels. How are you this morning? Yeah, stop putting the Lord on the back burner. Put Him first. Stop praying for something for one day. Stop praying when you're doing bad. Pray all the time, every day. Don't miss a day. Get up in the morning and pray. As long as you have breath in your lungs, you better not get. Amen. Don't give up. No matter what's going on. People give up every single day because they don't think that the Lord's going to bless them. It's not your timing, people. It's the Lord's timing. And He's always on time. Hey, Dee, thanks for stopping in. How are you doing today? Aw. Thanks for supporting, Dee. Oh, I got you subsided. Oh, 3 wheels. I'm happy. Yeah. So guys, don't give up on life. Don't give up on people. Don't give up on social media. If you want to be something on social media, you go for it. Don't let people steal your joy, because people here on earth will steal your joy. They'll make you feel like you're nothing, and you're not doing nothing. When you're worth a million, you are amazing, you are handsome, you are wonderful, just the way you are. Don't let people tell you that you're not nothing. Just don't give up. Never give up. Giving up causes you to miss out on your blessing. And go find that chapter on Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16 through 17. It'll tell you about when you give up, you miss your blessings. You never know what the Lord had in store for you, but you gave up so easy, so you never know. We won't know it if we give up. Let's continue to love and stay prayed up no matter what's going on. There's a lot of people don't pray enough. The reason why they don't pray enough, because they don't think they need the Lord. You're going to need the Lord each and every day. Don't ever think you're so special that you don't need the Lord. Hey, good morning, Julie. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me. People give up because they don't think they need the Lord. You're going to need the Lord every day, not sometime. He's not a God, part-time God. Stop putting him like he's part-time. He's not part-time. He's a full-time God. He's there for you even when you give up on him. Don't give up on the Lord, because he won't give up on you. Yes. We have to learn to love the Lord for who he is. Just came in, strong message as soon as I came. Oh, thank you. Hey, Phyllis, thanks for stopping in. Guys, hit that like button for me. No matter what's going on in this world, God is still in control. The devil has to get permission from God to tempt us. And God always him to tempt us to see who we really try. Amen, Phyllis. That's exactly what happens. If you're going to give up on him, you're never going to get nowhere. God always tests us. Don't think just because you're a Christian, if you're not a Christian, he's going to test us to see what type of Christian you are. Thank you, Julie. He's going to see what type of Christian you are. We all are not Christians. All of us always say that we want this and this on our life, but we only pray one time. Oh, God gonna give it to me. If you think God gonna give you that because you just prayed one time, not. No, it's not gonna happen. We have to pray all the time. We have to pray on a daily. The way the world is going, we gotta continue praying. Don't give up on praying. Don't give up on yourself because of other people. Don't give up on whatever you need to do, you do it. If you want to be a teacher, do it. If you want to be a preacher, do it. If you want to be a motivational speaker like me, do it. Do whatever the Lord got in your mind for you to do, you do it. People give up on their dreams. People give up on their goals because of other people. Stop living for other people. Other people is not going to get us to heaven. When we die, we're going to die alone, not with 30 million people. Remember that. We're dying by ourselves. When we die, we're dying by ourselves. We're leaving those cars. We're leaving everything behind. So stop living for other people. Live for you. Those other people are not going to get you to heaven. Only person going to get you to heaven is you. Know these things, people. Love one another. Stop bashing each other. Stop making people feel bad about themselves. We are not here to make people feel bad about themselves. We are here to lift people up and make people, if people are giving up on them, talk to people when you see somebody is weak. There's a lot of people weak. Take a break from social media if it's too hard for you. I used to want to give up on a lot of things. I'm not perfect. I still go through trials and tribulations, and I'm continuing going through trials and tribulations because the devil is testing me. And if he got me where he want me, he's going to continue on laughing at me. Don't let the devil steal your joy because he's here. Oh, well, get up in the morning and say, devil, you are not going to steal my joy, and put him under your feet. Don't put him on top because he'll stay on top. Put him under your feet and continue on doing what you want to do. Be what you want to be. Don't worry about what people say about you. They talked about the Lord Jesus. Guess what? They're going to talk about you too. You're not special. You're not special. But I know who you're special to. You're special to the Lord. Don't worry about what people say about you. Don't give up on who you are. Love who you are. Love all over you. Because the Lord put you here for a reason, not a season. You're here. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday is gone. We're here for this second, this moment. Come on, people. Don't give up on yourself. You're missing out on your blessing every day. Every day people miss out on their blessing because they ignore the Lord. Stop ignoring the Lord. He's the one who put us here on earth. Why would we ignore somebody who put us here? He got us breathing. Did we have to get up this morning and breathe? No. We didn't have to be here breathing. We could be somewhere dead. There's a lot of people wanted to be here this morning, but they're not here. Guess why? Because they didn't believe. And it was their time to go. Their time expired, so they're not here anymore. But the people who are here, learn to live for today. Stop worrying about tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised, and it will never be promised. Stop it. Get up in the morning and thank God that you are here. I am here another day. I thank God every day. I get up in the morning, I say, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Everybody is here for a reason, not a season. If you're here, give him the utmost prayer. Let him know that I appreciate being here. I love you, Lord, for blessing me, for being able to be here. God, if I gave up, I'm not going to give up anymore. I trust in you to bless me, to make me move forward to what I want to be in this world. Don't miss out on your goals because of people. People make you feel like you are nothing. When you're worth $1 million and more. Always remember that. Love one another while you can. Don't give up. When you see people going through stuff, hey, good morning, Jess. Thanks for stopping in. How are you? Yeah. So love one another while you can. And if you're going through changes and you think you need a break, take a break. But never take a break on the Lord. Take a break from craziness of people. Sometimes you need a break from people because people will steal your joy and make you feel like you are absolutely nothing. But if you easy and fall for that, you will feel like nothing. Don't let the devil steal your joy. Wake up in the morning and say, devil, you are a liar. And he is a liar. But only way you're going to realize that, you have to say it every morning. Get up and say, devil, you are a liar. You're not going to steal my joy. Don't let him steal your joy. Always smile every day, even if you don't want to. Yes, you have to, Dee. How are you doing this morning, Jess? I'm glad you stopped in. Yeah. Love one another for who they are, not for what they got. That's what people do. They love people for what they got. Really? That's not love. And when you see somebody going through stuff and you see they feel like they want to give up, talk to them. That's my job every day. I get up and I talk to people every day. I go to work, I talk to people. That's my job. And I like what I do. I don't teach negative. I only teach positive. My channel is all about positivity. It's not about negative. It's not bringing people down. I don't bring people down. I don't want people to bring each other down. That's horrible. The world is coming to an end. People realize that. We have to love one another while we can. While we still breathing and while we still achieving. Let's learn to love one another. Tomorrow is not promised. And when you do say something about tomorrow, I always say, God's willing. If God's willing, you'll be here. People always say, are you coming to work tomorrow? If God's willing, you always got to put that in place. Don't just say, I'll be here tomorrow. Are you sure? Did the Lord say you're going to be here tomorrow? You're not sure. So don't just say, I'll be there tomorrow. Practice that, people. Don't give up on your blessing because you just never know where it's coming from. The Lord got a blessing for each and every one of us. Are we on your side? Ah, yes, thank you. Yeah, you guys got to know the Lord is in control of us. Good morning, SP. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. Hit that like button for me, SP, if you can. Yeah, we got to love one another while we can. We don't want to give up on stuff because people want us to give up. Earthly people want us to give up on us. Don't do it. People want to steal, kill, and destroy you. And when they steal, kill, and destroy you, they got you. Don't let people destroy you. Don't let people steal your joy. Let me tell you something. The devil been very, very, thank you, SP. The devil been very, very busy in my life. But you know what? I'm not going to let him win. Once I let him win, I give up on who I am. Good morning, everyone. I'm still here getting, okay, cool, Melvin. Don't give up of who you are. You never know what the Lord got in store for you around the corner. But if you're giving up easy, you will never know. Don't give up who you are. You're beautiful, amazing, just the way you are. Don't let people tell you that you're nothing, and you believe that. Don't believe what people say. People are here, they're devils with shield covering their face. You can be next to a person and you think those people are there for you. They're not always there. People you meet on social media is not always there for you. Always remember that. People are not here for you. They're here just to see what they can get out of you. And once they see what they're going to get out of you, they're going to laugh and continue on moving on. Good morning, Fab. How are you? Thanks for joining. Yeah. Let's learn to love one another while we can, while we still breathing, while we still achieving. Tomorrow's not promised. Always remember that. People live for tomorrow all the time. And guess what? They never make it half of the time. Stop living for tomorrow. If you do want something to do tomorrow, like I said, say it's God's willing. If I'm still here tomorrow, I'll do that. But always say if God's willing. Don't give up on who you are for people. People will make you feel like you are nothing when you're worth everything, a million and more. To the Lord, don't worry about what people say about you. Even on social media, even at work, even when you're working, even in school, anywhere. Don't let people steal your joy. Always get up in the morning and say, devil, you are a liar. You are not going to steal my joy. And if you keep saying that every day, he won't steal your joy. Put him under your feet. Don't put him on top. Don't put the devil on top of your feet. Put him up under. If you put him on top, he still see you. Put him at the bottom of your feet and smash on him and keep on going. And smile every day, even if you don't want to. That's what the Lord wants us to do. We're here for a reason, not a season. Tomorrow's not promised. Remember that always. And yesterday is gone. We're here for this second, this moment, this hour. We don't know if we're going to live the next hour, but we're here right now. So if we're here right now, let's enjoy one another while we're here, while we're still breathing, while we're still achieving. Don't give up on your blessing. Don't give up on who you are because of people. People will make you feel like you're nobody. You're amazing to the Lord. Stop listening to what people say about you. If they talked about the Lord Jesus, guess what? They're going to talk about you too. So smile every day, even though you want to. Each and every day I get up with a humble heart. Always line your heart up like the Lord. Don't sit up, hey, how are you, Kay? Thanks for stopping in. God bless you. How's your morning going so far? Always line your heart up like the Lord. If you got a humble heart, line it up. Don't have a beautiful face and a horrible heart. Don't have a horrible heart. Don't do that. Always have your heart lined up like the Lord. There's so many people have a heart like is cold-hearted. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yes, right. Right, Kay. Don't do that. We all go through storms. We all go through. It's always peaceful to be here. Oh, thank you, Kay, for thanks for joining. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But don't, if people uses folks for numbers and not to gain. Amen. Don't do that. Once they use you for your number, they're gone. Stop giving up on folks. Stop giving up on yourself. Stop listening to what other people say about you. If they talked about the Lord, hey, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me if you can. Yeah. Yeah, stop giving up on people. Stop giving up on yourself because of people. That's what people want you to do, give up. And once you give up, they're laughing because they're not nobody but a devil. They're Satan. It says don't give up. Be honest with the God. Be honest with your feelings with the God. If you're going through something, tell you, oh, I'm so glad you came back. You are amazing. Thank you. If you hide your feelings from the Lord, he's going to hide his feelings for you. When you got stuff going on in your life, go pray to him. Go pray to the Lord. Don't give up. Go to Psalms chapter 13, verse 1. It'll tell you about stop hiding your feelings from the Lord. Don't hide them. If you got something going on in your life that you're not proud of, go to the Lord about it. Don't give up on it. There's a lot of people commit suicide because they're ashamed of what they did. Don't do it. Go read the Bible. Start with Psalms 23rd and then go from there. Read from Psalms 13, chapter 1. It'll tell you about stuff. Don't give up on who you are as a person. People want you to give up. And when you give up, they're laughing at you. Trisha, like my fire. I need a word for next week. Aw, you are amazing, Melvin, just the way you are. Don't let people steal your joy. People will steal your joy and make you feel like you're nothing. All you guys are amazing. Know that. Giving up is nothing. Don't do it. It'll make you feel horrible. You're missing your blessing every day when you give up. Mostly people give up just because of people here on earth. I need my life. Aww. Don't give up on people. Don't give up on yourself because of people here on earth. People want you to do that. The devil here to steal, kill, and destroy. And once he do it, he's going to go to the next person after he done steal and kill and destroy you. Don't let him do that. Don't give up on people. Don't give up who you are. Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Love people. Love yourself. Exactly. Love yourself for who you are. If the Lord loves you, love yourself. Don't let people feel that. Don't let people turn you against the Lord. People does it every day. Today I'm missing my mom, Daddy Terrible, and Junior is going to be 2 years since he left us in strong. Don't burst into tears on me, but sometimes I couldn't stop. Listen, Kate, it's okay to cry. It's okay to miss people, but move on, but always have that person in your life. Always keep that person in your heart. Always. It's okay to cry. There's nothing wrong with crying, okay? That makes us stronger. We're going to always be strong when we cry. Sometimes it's good for our spirit when we cry. Yeah. Prayers for you always, Kay. The Lord got you, and he got your parents, and they're smiling down on you, believe it or not. Always stay positive. Always be encouraged no matter what people say about you. Don't give up, Kay. God got you. My daddy was our idol. Aww. But he's still smiling down on you. Always remember that. Look up to the Lord for strength when you're falling apart. Everybody fall apart. I fall apart. But when I fall apart, I ask the Lord to give me strength to go on. Sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard for everybody. We all fall apart. That doesn't make us bad because we fall apart. We are human, and the Lord knows we fall apart. Sometimes we have to take a break from people. Sometimes we have to take a break from toxic people. There's a lot of toxic people out here that want you to fail. And when you fail, they're laughing at you. Don't listen to what people say about you. Don't listen to what people say. They're going to say something about you that you're not going to like. You're welcome, Kay. People are going to say something to you that you're not going to like, and you're going to feel like you're a failure. You're never going to failure, and you're not a failure. Ask the Lord for strength. Ask the Lord for forgiveness. If you got something wrong to somebody that you're not proud of, ask for forgiveness. Just don't give up because you don't think the Lord is listening. You may not feel him, you may not hear him, but he is listening always. Don't forget that. Melvin says, people love laughing at your pain. Most shout with you when you get blessed. They hate on you because you didn't give up. Amen. If you're starting to stay weak and people want you, and that's what people want you to do. They want you to fail. They want you to cry. Oh, well, if you cry. That's a sign of strength. The Lord wants us to cry. And once you've fallen apart, when you think your life is falling apart all the time, sometimes it's simply falling together. I always say when my life was falling apart, I say, you know what? Simply the Lord is putting things together for you. So always remember, when I think my life is falling apart, he's putting it together for me. When things are going so wrong, you think things are always going for you the right way. So always love one another, no matter how people hate on you, no matter how people feel about you. Still get up in the morning and say, devil, you are a liar. Put him under your feet. Don't put him on top of your feet because he's still listening. Put him on top, under your feet, and continue on going where you need to go. You are amazing just the way you are. You don't need to change for nobody but the Lord. People here on earth, don't change for it. Change for the Lord. If the Lord say you need to change something, that's what you do. Don't worry about what people say about you here. If they talked about the Lord, guess what? They're going to talk about you too. That's how it is. You block your blessings when you put people here on earth on a pedestal. Stop putting people here on earth on a pedestal. Movie stars, everybody. Don't put them. Voodoo dolls. Stop idling those people. Idle the Lord. And watch how you feel. Watch how the Lord bless you. You will get your blessings, believe me. But if you give up, you won't get your blessing. It says don't give up on the Lord. If you got something you going on that you're not happy about, go pray about it. Be honest with the Lord. Always be honest with him. No matter what it is, be honest with him. But don't go around here telling everybody your business here. Don't go hugging everybody here. Don't go pray. Don't let everybody pray for you here. Because people pray for you here, they usually is not the right people to pray for. Watch who people pray. Watch who pray for you. Always remember that. And always remember the devil was always an angel. He was once an angel. And he here on earth wearing a shield on top of his face. So always remember that. Love one another while we can. Um, just said it is very hard. My dad passed away a few years ago. And also when I go from visit his gravesite, cry and talk to him. It helps. Right, it helps just. Quiet and talk, it does help. But listen, because he's listening to you. He loves you just, and he's there for you. Don't think he gave up on you. He would never give up on you. He loves you. I'm gonna pray for you too, Jess, that he give you strength to go on. Always know that he got a place in your heart. That God placed your parents in your heart for you to love on and to cherish. Always cherish your parents. Even though they moved on, they're still there in your heart. Always remember that. Your parents love you. And remember that. Don't give up. Don't give up because things get hard. Things will always be hard. The devil tests us every day. The Lord tests us every day. He's going to see if we give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on who you are. Continue on praying. Continue on achieving. You are breathing for a reason. And we're breathing. And we got to continue on breathing. If the Lord got us here, we're here. It will be okay. Just lost my mom, grandmother, and Wednesday. I'm hurting, yes, my heart, but I can't give up. I won't give up. Right. Don't give up, Melvin. We all lose people. I lost my father. I was a daddy's girl. I loved my father. It tore me up to pieces. I thought I was going to give up. That's why I'm talking about this statement, giving up. I thought I was going to give up because I said, this is my best friend. What am I supposed to do, Lord? I prayed about it. I got stronger. I carry a piece of him in my heart each and every day. The Lord said, don't give up. You still got some growing to do. I am not finished with you yet. So don't give up on nobody. Don't do it. I'm praying for a word from my family and friends all the time. I get in there. Thanks for the word. You're very welcome, Kate. Dream will say, but we'll catch you next time. Never give up. Your God love you before you repeat it. Thank you, Three Wheels. Come on, say that. Yes. Sorry, everyone. You'll be okay. I don't write my message or react. Usually don't get it till I start speaking. You know what? Sometimes when you got things going on in your life, write it down to the Lord. Write it down. Write it down and look over it every day. I used to write stuff down to the Lord. I pray to the Lord every day about stuff that's going on in my life. I am not a happy camper every day, but I get in front of camera and talk to you guys. I am very humble, I am very kind, and I am very prayed up. And you know, I don't want nobody to steal my joy because I'm not going to let the devil steal my joy. Once the devil steal my joy, he got me. Don't let him steal your joy. Don't give up. Many times, like I said, when my father died, I wanted to give up on everything. I was like, you know, why am I here? Don't never question the Lord about nothing. Don't question him about why. Don't say why. Don't use that word to the Lord. You're here for a reason. That's why you're here. But I always said to myself, why am I here? Why am I still living? Because the Lord got you breathing. It wasn't your time to go yet. Your time haven't expired. That's why you're here. Never question the Lord. I used to do it all the time. That's why I'm telling you guys, don't question the Lord. Things happen for a reason. I'm not a preacher out of a man. I'm not a preacher, not a man of fire. Yeah. So love one another while you can. Treat each other with respect. Regardless if people disrespect you, still treat them nice. Don't give up on yourself because of the world. The world wants you to give up on yourself. And when you give up on yourself because of the world, they win. Don't let people win. Don't let people steal your joy. You are worth a lot. I'm not a preacher, but I love my word. Amen. You're supposed to love your word, Melvin. You're supposed to preach it. You're supposed to teach it and live by it. Don't just tell somebody and don't live by it. There's a lot of people say something and don't live by it. They get online and say what they want to say, and then they're living a different way. Don't do that. Don't be a hypocrite. That's what people do. Don't do that. Hi, everyone. Some wicked people went telling people not to go to my channel, but my God is faithful. Amen. Don't worry about them. Wisdom, the Lord got you. He will send people to your channel. Don't give up. Don't give up on that. Don't worry about what these wicked people do. That's what they want to do. They don't want you to achieve. They want you to fulfill. want you to fail. Don't give up on who you are. Don't give up on your dream, wisdom. You are amazing just the way you are. Pray about it. Pray about it. You'll be okay. People do that all the time. That's just the way the world is. Stop giving up on people. Giving up causes you to miss your blessing. And you can find that chapter on 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. It tells you about giving up. Don't give up on stuff. When our hearts condemn us, we should not give up. When your heart is hard, when your heart feels cold and hard, stay strong. Don't give up. And you can find out on 1 John verse 3 to 19. It'll tell you all about when your heart is heavy and you feel like that you don't have nobody to talk to. Go talk to the Lord. Everybody don't listen to you all the time, but it's okay. You ain't got to worry about these people on earth. People want you on earth to fail. That's what they want to do. They're setting up for you to fail. Don't fail because of people. Wow, people seek not to want to hear the good news of God. They don't want to hear just. They don't want to hear that. They run from channels like this. They go to messy channels. Wait a minute. Your channel is streaming so. Oh, thank you so much, Kay. Thank you so much. Carolyn said, "Hey, good morning, Carolyn. Thanks for stopping in. How are you today? I missed you yesterday." Yeah, so learn to love one another for who they are. Don't worry about what people say about you. Don't worry about how people treat you. Because if you worry about how people treat you, you're going to never get nowhere in the world. This is the Lord. I have to go with my uncle to prepare today. Okay. This is hard. Wait a minute, this is hard. I have to go to my... I know it's hard. But Melvin, we have to trust and believe in the Lord. It's okay to cry. We all cry. That's a part of life. That's a part of growing. Sometimes that relieves the pain when you cry. But always know that your mother is in your heart. She know what you've done for her. And just hold on to her memories. The Lord got you, and He's going to keep you strong. He's not going to have you... Just pray every day like you're supposed to. Yeah, pray. I lost my father, brother, mother, and sister. I pray for strength because death is given. I am living now because of God's strength, and I trust Him. I know that I will see them again. Amen. We will see Him one day again. We will see our family one day. That's why we got to continue to stay strong, no matter what. Yes, it's hard. I've been through it before. I lost my father. Like I said, I was a daddy's girl. I could get anything from my father. I never even got a spanking from my father. I was a daddy's girl. I always was a really, really humble person. You never forget, but it does get easier. Yes, right, Carolyn. You'll never forget that person. But guess what? It will get easier because the Lord will make it easier. But never forget it. My father's birthday coming up in September. Believe me, I feel down and out every time September comes along. But I always remember his memory. I remember how I felt when I was around my father, how he treated me. But you know what? We have to continue on moving on. Yes, we love people that moved on, but we got to continue to be strong because the people that moved on want us to be strong here on earth. They don't want us to give up because they're dead. Everybody gonna expire one day. But while we're living and achieving, we have to be strong for the people who have passed away. Learn to love regardless who passed away. They are in our hearts, and they are in our minds, and they are in our soul, and they will never leave us. So learn to still stay, don't give up. If the Lord didn't give up on us, don't give up on yourself. No matter how hard it is, don't give up on yourself. Hey, good morning, Shirley. This is the day that the Lord has made. Be glad and rejoice in it. Happy. Thank God it's Friday. I am blessed. So am I, and highly favored, Shirley. Thanks for stopping in, sweetheart. Make sure you guys thumbs up the live for me. Kay said, yeah, that's what I am. And my sister talk about sometime that we'll meet him again one day. We will, okay, we will. But we have to stay strong. Yes, it is hard. I'm not going to say don't stop talking about him because we want to talk about the people that passed on. I talk about my father like it was yesterday. My father been gone 20-some years. But I still talk about him like it was yesterday. I still talk about him. Oh, I remember this, I remember that. Things goes on in my life, and I say, you know what, Lord, man, oh my goodness, I wish my father alive. And tears come in my eyes. I cry all the time about my father. I was like, oh my goodness, things are so hard now for me. Because I remember he would help me with everything. I would never have to lift a finger half the time. But know that the Lord is in control of our lives. when we are going through stuff. Yeah, share this like, yes. Love one another while we can. Love one another while we're here. Love one another while we are breathing. Tomorrow is not promised. Stop living for tomorrow. Yesterday is gone. We're living for the second, this moment, this hour. I have to continue saying that to people that come in my life because everybody always live for tomorrow. Everybody messy. Stop being so messy with one another. Messy is horrible. Stop being messy with one another. Stop wanting people, stop downing one another. Stop giving up on yourself because of people. These messy people is horrible. People are messy. Stop thinking everybody you meet on YouTube is your friend. They're not. I had to learn the hard way. People are not your friend. They're here to steal. They're here to kill. And they're here to destroy. People will laugh in your face every day. Oh, you're doing good. Oh, you're good. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe it. People want to see you sweat. When you sweat, they win. Don't let people see you sweat. Don't give up on yourself because of social media. Don't give up on yourself because of a job, teacher, whatever. Whatever your goals are, you go follow them. If you want to preach, you be a preacher. If you want to be a teacher, you be a teacher. If you want to motivate people like I do, then you do just that. Don't let people tell you you're not doing nothing. Don't let people steal your joy because they will. Get up in the morning every day like I do and say, devil, you are a liar. And always say that. No matter how you feel. Many days I don't feel like doing nothing, but guess what? I get up every morning, 6:30 in the morning, and talk to each and every one of you guys. And I thank each and every one of you guys for being here. And I don't take neither one of you guys for granted. Neither. I love each and every one of you in a special way. No matter what special way it is, I love you guys all. And it's genuine love. It's not a fake love. I don't give out fake love. I don't like to be around people that give out fake love because that's not genuine. If you're not genuine, I'm allergic to fake. How about that? Yeah. D says, okay, everyone should rejoice family moments. You never know when it's right, Kay, and they don't do that. They don't do that. Everybody too busy bashing each other. That's not good. We shouldn't bash each other. How would you like the Lord to bash you every day? Make you feel bad about yourself. You truly are a motivator, and I thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. I like to motivate people. I make people to feel good about themselves. I don't practice negative here on my channel. I don't know about nobody else's channel, and I don't worry about nobody else's channel. I'm here to love one another like the Lord loved you, like the Lord loved me. I'm not here to hurt each other's feelings. I'm not here to make each other feel bad about themselves. If I make each other feel bad about themselves, why am I here? I don't speak negative. I don't want to be around negative people. When I see a lot of people talking negative, I try to run away from that. Because why would I want to be around negative when I'm trying to motivate people? Don't go follow negative people. Don't go be around junk. That's a mess. Still here getting dressed for work. Okay, Melon, thank you, sweetie. Yeah. Love one another while we're here. Be good to one another because tomorrow is not promised. Really, guys, stop giving up on yourself because of what people say about you. If they talked about the Lord Jesus, guess what? They're going to talk about you too. Every morning, thank God for the day, asking Him to guide you and strengthen you to handle whatever's going on. Amen. You have to say that. And always, always remember to thank the Lord that you're still living. Many people get up in the morning, they just go take a shower. They don't even thank the Lord for giving them another day here. Who does that? Why do you do that? Just get up in the morning and think your life is just because you're here because you're here because of yourself. You're not here because of yourself. You're here for the Lord. So why get up in the morning and don't say, thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning, giving me another day on earth? Why get up in the morning and say, just wake up and don't say nothing? Oh, I'm woke. Let me brush my teeth. Let me get ready for work. Really? Where they do that at? I guess here on earth. You better be thankful that you are here in the morning to be able to even talk, to even see somebody. Thank God that you are seeing, that you are hearing, that you are breathing, and you are achieving. Only way you're going to get your blessing if you pray every day, not once a day, not one day and you don't hear the Lord don't hear from you until next week again. Really? Is that the way we do the Lord? That's not the way we're not supposed to do the Lord. We're supposed to pray every day, even if it's a verse a day, as long as you pray. And when you get finished reading the Bible, get on your knees and say, thank you, Lord, for giving me the strength to be able to read the Bible. If you don't know what the Bible is saying, tell the Lord, give you the strength to know what the Bible is saying to you. Everybody don't understand the Bible. I didn't understand the Bible when I was growing up. Even when I was becoming a Christian, I had to learn the Bible. And I still don't know what I need to know because I'm still growing. I've only been a Christian 4 years. And I'm still growing. I'm trying to teach you guys what I know about motivating you guys. All right, Trisha and everyone, it's my son's therapist point. You need to go. Okay, thanks so much for joining. Okay, you come back again. I too would totally agree with you. I do the same thing. Thanks so much, motivation word, Trisha. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, just we have to do the same thing. We have to do these things. We have to stay prayed up, even though things are going bad in our life. Like I said, every day is not peaches and cream. Every day is not peaches and cream for me. I go through my ups and downs. Sometimes I say to myself, I feel like giving up. But you know what? As you pray, the Lord will give you strength to go on. We all feel that way sometimes. But we don't want to give up because we feel that way. We all cry sometimes. We're human. That's called human people. If you don't cry, you must not be human. And you're not perfect, so you do cry. Everybody cry. Man and women, we all cry about something. So don't say you're perfect. Perfect people are up in heaven. They made it to heaven with the Lord. So we're not perfect yet because we're not gone. We're still here trying to be with the Lord. Trying to have our heart lined up with the Lord. Don't have a beautiful face and a horrible heart. There's a lot of people going around with a crazy heart. Yeah, I wept and now I feel better. Yes, I'm so glad you feel better. I am so glad you feel better. I am so glad. I'm here to make everybody feel better. I'm not here to down you guys. Whatever you guys going through, talk about it. We're here to talk about it. Everybody go through something. If we don't go through something, we're not human. We're not robots, so we're going to go through something. That's the way the Lord is. That's the way life is set up. We're going to go through changes. We're not perfect. I go through stuff, even though I get up in the morning. Sometimes I don't want to get online and talk to people because I go through things. Phyllis says, people ask me, why are you so happy in the morning? And I say, God woke me up, that's why. First blessing of the day. Hope y'all have it. Amen, Phyllis. We're woke here. We're woke in the morning. Everybody didn't get a chance to wake up, so be happy. What do you want to hold a grumpy face for? Who holds a grumpy face and the Lord woke you up? Really? Where they do that at? I guess here on earth, right? Yeah, they do that here on earth. Don't do that. If the Lord woke you up, be happy. Be humble. Always be humble. No matter what you do, stay humble. Stay prayed up. Always. I don't care what you say, stay prayed up. The way the life is going now, we have to stay prayed up. Always practice a smile every day. Always have a humble heart, no matter what. No matter how your day is, always stay humble. Thank you, God, that you feel better. Yeah. The like button. Thank you, Fab. Yeah. Love one another while we can. Tomorrow is not promised. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your goals because of people. People here on earth will make you feel bad about yourself. People here on social media make you feel bad about yourself. But if you fall into that situation, you'll give up. Don't give up on you. You're beautiful. You're amazing. You're handsome. You're wonderful. Just the way you are. You don't have to change for nobody but the Lord. If the Lord got you here, you're here for a reason. Not a season, but for a reason. We don't know about the season. That's next year sometime. We don't know that. But we're here for a reason right now, right? So we got to trust in the Lord right now while we're here. While we're still growing. While we're still achieving. Be blessed always. Wait a minute, Bless. I didn't get your message. It went away so quick. I guess it'll come on in a minute. Hi, host. Hi, everybody. Hope you all are well. Hey, Blessed Life. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you guys hit that like the button for me. Waking up every day is a miracle. Amen. You're right. Waking up every day is a miracle. People don't understand that. You're here for a reason. Thank you, 18th. Much love. Thank you. Just right. How are you today? Thanks for stopping in. You never give up on yourself. Never give up on what the Lord got for you. You never know what the Lord got in store for you. But if you give up, you'll never know. People give up every day because of people. Don't give up because of these crazy people here on earth. When you give up on yourself, you're giving up on the Lord. Don't do that. Continue on being what you want to be in the world. Continue on smiling every day, even if you don't want to. Every day is like ice cream and cake for me. Doing good, you just woke up thankful for another. Amen. I'm glad you're thankful for another day. Everybody didn't get to wake up this morning. So stop putting the Lord on the back burner when you wake up in the morning and don't say, thank you, God, for waking me up. Don't do that. If you do it, don't do that anymore. Get up and say, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up this morning. I didn't have to be here this morning, but I'm here. I'm here for a reason. Yes, you're here for a reason. Not a season, but for a reason. Reason why I say not a season, because you're not promised tomorrow, and you're not promised next year. So it's a reason, not a season. So love one another while we can. Don't put each other down because everybody else. Stop falling in groups. Why do people go around in groups and do what the other person do? Be a follower. Stop being a follower. Be a leader. God is good. Yes, ma'am. Today is the day that the Lord has made. Yes. And we have to be glad and embrace that we're living here. We didn't have to be here, but we're here. Stop putting each other down. Love one another. Love people for who they are. So what this person look like that? So what that person look like that? That's not your problem. Still love on them. You just don't know. People give up on themselves because of the way you treat them. Stop doing this to people. Stop bashing one another. We're not here for that. You might like to listen to my worship song. God bless everyone here, especially to the host. Love to hear those positive thoughts. Amen, bless. I'm gonna look at yours. Yeah, love one another. Stop bashing each other. We're here to love one another. What would you feel if the Lord didn't like you, didn't love you, and He hated on you? Wouldn't you feel bad? So worry about how you feel about people doing you that way. Stop hating on people. Stop giving up on yourself because of people. Get to where you need to get to. If you got goals setting that you want to achieve them. Don't let people tell you that you're not going to be nobody. Stop letting people here on earth steal your joy. Get up in the morning, pray to the Lord, and thank Him for waking you up in the morning, and then go on your way and tell the devil, you are not going to steal my joy. Put him up under your feet. Don't put him on top of your feet. Now, if you put him on top of your feet, he's still listening. Don't do that. Put him up under your feet. Yes, bless. Put him up under your feet. Don't put him on top, because he's still walking with you. Put him up under your feet and smash him. Smash him like you smashing a bug. And let him know you are a liar and you're not going to steal my joy. Don't give up. Tell the Lord to take the wheel. Take the wheel and take you where you need to get to. Go to Him in prayer when you need prayer. Go to Him. Always go to Him. Be honest with the Lord about whatever you're going to. Be honest. Always be honest. And go back and read that verse. Go back and read to Psalm chapter 13. It'll tell you about being honest with the Lord about what's going on in your life. Don't just pray to Him and and be real with Him. Always be real with the Lord. Don't think that He's not listening. He's not listening. You may not see Him. It's okay if you don't see Him. He may not talk back to you. It's okay. But He is listening always. Always. He's listening to you. If you don't think you got nobody else to listen, always remember the Lord is always going to listen to you. When family turn your back on you, when friends turn your back, you still have the Lord. Don't worry about these people, earthly people here on earth. They're not going to get you nowhere. Where they're going to get you is right down there. We're not trying to be down there. We're trying to go up there with the Lord. And the only way we're going to go there with the Lord, we have to stay prayed up. And we got to pray every day. Not when things are going good. Pray when things are going bad too. But mostly people pray when things are going bad. They don't pray when things are going good. When you don't want some money, or you don't want that, you don't got that beautiful house, you pray to Him one time, oh Lord, thank you. And that's it. Really, people? Where they do that at? I guess here on earth. We don't want to do that. We want to pray all the time, whether things are going good and bad. That's when we receive our blessings because we're praying, even though things are going good, we still praying. I pray all the time, no matter what. That's what the Lord wants us to do. Blessed, it is always good to hear such a lovely word. Thank you. You're very welcome, blessed. Yeah, surrender every day to the Lord, and He will establish your plan. Amen. He will establish your plans. When you go to people on earth for your prayer to get answered, it's not going to get answered. That's not who we're supposed to go to. We don't supposed to idol people. That's what people usually do. They idol people here on earth. Why idol people here on earth? Don't idol people here on earth. These people are not meaning us no good. And half of the time, these people have a shield on their face, like the Satan. They be Satan. They say they want you to be good, do good, but guess what? Not really. They're not for you. They're against you. Know the sign. And let me tell you something. If you're prayed up, the Lord will give you some signs about people who's there for you and who's not there for you. Go pray to Him about it. Pray to Him about a person in your life that you're not sure of. If you're not sure about that person, go pray about him. Because like I always told you guys, the devil was once an angel too. So he's living here on earth trying to act like the Lord when he's not. God always faithful even when men fail. Amen. When men fail, He's always faithful. The Lord would never leave you nor forsake you. Always remember that. When the people here turn their back on you, always go to the Lord. Stop trusting in people here on earth. Remember, people, the devil was once an angel too. So he here on this earth with a shield on top of his face, trying to act like the Lord, trying to act like he's so good, trying to act like he have a heart of gold when he don't. He trying to steal, kill, and destroy. And when he steal, kill, and destroy, he will do it. Don't let him do that. Always love one another. Always treat people with respect. Even though people don't treat you with respect already, don't worry about them. The Lord got something for them. The Lord got something for each and every one of us. But we got to stay prayed up and always remember to love one another no matter what. Always remember to be genuine. Pray always. Amen. Yes, pray always, Jazz. We have to pray. People lose their self when they don't pray. But you can pray for something here on earth, though. Crazy stuff. Why pray for crazy stuff on earth? Pray to the Lord. Oh, I'm praying for this, I'm praying for that. Yeah, but did you pray to the Lord about it? No, you're praying for people on earth. People like to see you sweat. Don't let people see you sweat. Always remember to smile every day. Always remember to be humble. I am humble each and every day. I try not to let people steal my joy. They do, though, because you know why? Because I'm not perfect. They steal Christians' joy, too. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean that I don't go through stuff. I go through everything. And I go through the most. I think being a Christian, I go through the most. When you're a Christian, you go through a lot. Just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you're not going to go through stuff. You're going to go through stuff. Sometimes you're still going to fail. You're still going to, things you pray about, you're still going to fail. But that don't mean the Lord gave up on you. So don't give up on yourself because you failed. We all fail sometime. But when we give up on it, we'll never win. Always be a winner. Always be a leader. Stop being a follower. There's a lot of people follow people. Don't follow people. Be a leader. God wants us to lead ourselves. Let people lead you. Let me lead you. Let me tell you let me motivate you to where you need to be with. We are living in our last days. We should know these things. Yes, agree. Yes. Yeah, we are living. Yes, true. D. We are living in our last days. Recognize people. Always have a genuine heart. Don't go around being fake with people. Don't go say you love somebody and you really don't. Don't go say I feel you here and call me. Yes, you're right, bless. We're today it's just today. Tomorrow's not promised. Stop being fake with people. Stop making people stop hurting each other's feelings. Why are we online hurting each other's feelings? Why are we at job forces hurting each other's feelings? Why do we do this to people? We don't plan to fall. We fail to plan. Amen. Amen, Melvin. Yeah. So love one another while we can, while we're still breathing. Because once we're dead, we can't love one another anymore. It's too late. The Lord is coming back. And the people that do you wrong, don't worry, because the Lord going to put them at your footstool. And they're going to beg and beg and beg. The Lord going to make them beg you. They're going to be all over your leg begging you. The people who did you wrong. Always remember that. So when people think they're getting away with something, they're actually not. Do you ever notice the people that do the wrong, the worst, get the most? But that's just for now. All of that's going to fail. And the people always stay prayed up, get the less. But don't worry about that. You're going to get your blessings also. But the people that's doing wrong and doing all this crazy stuff, they're going to fail. They think they're doing good now, but it's not going to last long. Always remember that. It never lasts long. When you're doing bad, stuff don't last long. The Lord don't make it last long. So always remember, just because you think somebody getting somewhere, it never lasts long. Always God control your life, for He is our matter. Amen. He's our master. Let Him control our life. Let Him get us where we need to get to. Don't count on people here on earth. People will fail, make you fail. Stop counting on people here on earth. People are here to make you fail. That's the devil. He wants to fail. The devil don't want me to get in front of you guys and talk to you guys. He want me to say mean things to you guys. Letting everybody know that they're not going to get nowhere. When that's a lie. You guys are amazing, handsome, beautiful, wonderful. All that stuff. The Lord want me to say that to you guys every day. When I get online, He want me to speak positive. He don't want me to get on live and speak negative to people. That's horrible. Why be horrible to people? That's horrible. I am not a horrible person. I am a positive person. My brother I know who can tell you some stuff. His name is Joseph. Amen. Yeah. Let's love one another while we can. Stop hurting each other's feelings. Do you know how that feels when you hurt people? You don't know what that person had to do to even wake up. There's a lot of people commit suicide on social media because people hurt them. And they gave up on themselves. They didn't even have a chance. They didn't know what the Lord had in store for them. But they were weak, so they gave up because of social media. Don't let social media take you down. Don't let people take you down. Don't go to work and let people talk about you and make you feel bad about yourself. Always be strong. Hold your head up high. And say, Lord, I know you got this. And say, the devil, you are a liar. He is a liar. He's always going to be a liar. Don't give up on who you are. Love who you are. Love all over who you are. Bless, yes, I agree with you. And she's a really blessing to me. And I'm happy she is my friend. Oh, that's wonderful. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thanks for going. Oh, you caught me, huh? Hey, make sure you give me a big thumbs up if you can. Yeah. Love one another while you can. Tomorrow's not promised. Hurting people will always be your right. That's absolutely true. Hello, how are you? Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you guys thumbs up the lives if you haven't. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so love one another. And when things get broken, just talk to God through prayers. He is there always to listen to us. It's just that because we ignore Him because we're too busy with worthy stuff. Right, thank you. Yeah, we're too busy with worthy stuff. Don't ever be too busy for God. Because if you feel too busy for God, guess what? He's going to be too busy for you when you want prayer. Mostly people go to God when things are going bad. But when things are going bad, we ignore Him. Stop ignoring the Lord. We are here to trust in the Lord and believe that He's going to help us out. Anything we what our lives are going through. But we can't just pray for Him. Pray for things when it's going bad. Yeah. Don't pray for Him when things are just going bad. Pray to Him when things are going bad. Pray for Him. Pray to Him all the time. But when you got your blessing from the Lord, you ignore Him. Why do people do that every day? Don't ignore Him when you get your blessing. Continue on being what the Lord wants you to be. Why ignore Him when you get stuff, when things are going good in your life? That is wrong. That is so wrong. You people are horrible when you do that. We are living in our last days. We have to learn to love each other, lift each other up if we can. I counsel every day at schools. I teach to people every day. I go to nursing homes. I do it all. Because I do it because that's what the Lord wants me to do. I am a humble person. I teach positive things. I don't teach negative. I am allergic to negative people. And I stay away from negative people. So let's love people while we can. Love all on people while we can. No matter how people treat us, don't worry about them. Like I said, the Lord going to put those people that treated us bad at our footstool. And always remember that. They'll be down there at the bottom begging you to forgive them. But guess what? Sometimes it'll be too late. But always remember, the Lord got us. Don't give up on who you are. If you're a lovely person, and if you're a bad person, pray about it. The Lord will bless you. My brain is starting to roll. Aw. Yeah. Love one another while we can. We are here for a reason, not a season. Reason why I say a season, because we're not promised tomorrow and we're not promised next year. So it's not a season. We're here just right for right now. Yesterday is gone. Always smile even though you don't want to. I smile every day. Even though I don't want to smile, I still smile. Because the Lord is blessing me and He's continuing blessing me no matter what. Even though I don't see my blessings sometime right now, but it's on its way. Don't ever pray for something and say, I think I'm going to get it. Always say, I am going to get this. I am going to get this blessing. I am. Don't ever doubt yourself. That's one thing we do in the world a lot is doubting. Oh, I'm never going to get ahead. Don't ever say that. Say, I'm going to get ahead. I'm going to be this. I'm going to do that. I'm allergic to haters. I get high fever and starts to get dizzy. You're so silly, Melvin. I am too. Yeah. So if you want something in life, always thank the Lord for who you are and thank the Lord for being your friend. Death of our loved one should keep us humble. Amen. It should. It should, bench thinker, but people are not humble anymore. I thank God that I am humble. I thank God that I smile every day. Even though I don't want to smile, I still smile. I go through changes. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't make me not go through changes. Everybody goes through changes. That's human people. If you didn't go through changes, you wouldn't be human. Just because you go through changes doesn't mean you need to give up. Don't give up who you are. Always be amazing. Always be beautiful. Always be handsome. Always be wonderful. Always remember these things. Look in the mirror every day and say, I am going to make it. Don't say, I think I'm going to make it. Don't say that. Don't ever doubt nothing that the Lord has for you. I look in the mirror every day and say, I am amazing. I am wonderful. I am beautiful. I am going to make it. I am going to be what I want to be. Don't doubt none of that stuff. Encourage one another to pray always. Just say a single prayer. That means to a lot to the highest power. Right. We're not telling you to pray the whole Bible. Just pray something every day. Get up in the morning and thank Him for being here. Peace. Good morning. You're right. Good morning, Sean. Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me if you can. Yeah. Pray to the Lord every day. We're not telling you to read the whole Bible, but read it. My favorite words, I am just brought me strength. My two favorite words, I am just brought my strength. Okay, Melvin, you better say those affirmations. Yes, bench thinkers, because you know what? We are here. Oh, I am. Okay, I got you. I'm Melvin. Yeah, we are here for a reason. And if we are here for a reason, take control of that. Take advantage of that reason. Do what you want to do. Think positive. Stop being around negative people. They're going to make you think negative. Surround yourself around positive people. When you start thinking negative and being around negative people, you also might as well say you're negative too. Stop having a negative mind. Always have a positive mind. Always think positive thinking. Get positive thinking. Always think that. And if you don't think positive, pray to the Lord to give you the wisdom to think negative. Think positive about your life. Get that negative out of you. We're never going to get nowhere if we're going to think negative all the time. Don't think negative. Don't think you can't do nothing in this world. Anybody can do anything they put their mind to. But what the Lord don't want you to, He don't want you to give up on those things. People give up because they don't think they can get somewhere. You can do anything you want to do in this world. Always remember that. We have to love the Lord as He loves us. Don't love Him just for one day because you got your blessings. Really, is that the way people do that here on earth? That's the wrong way to do it, because that's not the way I do it. When the Lord give me a blessing, I continue on going where I need to get to. And let me tell you something. He is still blessing me every day to be what I want to be. I like to motivate people. I like to see people smile. I hate to see people hurting. I cannot stand it. I help homeless people out there because I like to see people doing something. I don't care if people tell me, oh, don't give them money. I give them money anyways. What they do with their money is not my business. As long as I gave them what the Lord wanted me to do, that's all that matters. I don't go with what people say, don't give them that. I do what I want to do because I'm a child of the Lord, and that's how I feel. Let's say, yeah, surround yourself with positive people. That's why I'm here now hearing holy words from you. Oh, you're so awesome. You are awesome, blessed. Yeah. So love one another while we can. Be good to one another. Stop bringing each other down. For He is great. I am by the being, so I can give up and not allow anyone to dictate my blessing in the life that God have given me. Right, you're not supposed to let Him. Because if you do that, you lose. Don't lose out on your blessing. Don't lose out on who you are. And stop being fake with people. Even here on YouTube, we all are so fake with each other. Once the money leave your pocket is no longer right. Amen, Melvin. Stop being fake with one another. Why do we do that? Why are you here? Why you say you're somebody's friend and you're not really their friends? Why we try to get our numbers up and then once we get our numbers up, we're gone? That's something I look at on Facebook all. I'm not here on oh my goodness, on YouTube all the time. Don't do that to people. Let's love one another. Let's lift each other up. Stop bashing each other on social media. I see a lot of people getting bashed on social media. For what? Because the way they look, maybe, or what they talk about. Don't bash each other for that. Stop making people go commit suicide because of you people. Don't do that. It's a lot of mean people out here. Don't want you to get nowhere. So when you got people mean, you cause other people sometimes to commit suicide. You don't know how you make that person feel. You don't know how weak that person's heart was. There's a lot of people committed suicide. I don't know if all you guys was here yesterday. I say this every time I get online. Like I said, I am a counselor. I teach kids from 5 to 10 years old. And I'm going to say it again to you guys if you didn't hear it. Okay, this little girl that I used to counsel in school, and I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but I'm going to say it to the people who didn't hear it. I used to counsel a little girl in school, and I used to go to her house to counsel her. And her mother didn't have no money to pay me, but I did it on my own just because that's just the type of person I was. When you didn't have money, the girl really, really needed help. So she used to tell her mother every day that she was getting bullied in school. But the mother didn't want to hear that. She said, go tell the teacher. Even though she was the mother, right? She's the mother. If a child getting bullied in school, you need to listen to them. Don't go say tell the teacher. What type of parent would tell a teacher, a child to go tell the teacher when you're a parent? She was 8 years old. Remember this now. She was 8 years old. But she kept telling her mom, she came home again and told her mother that she was getting bullied in school. And the teacher, and the mother said again, go tell the teacher. I told you, tell your teacher. If she don't do nothing, then I'll be up there. So she never made it up there. So I called her because I had to do counseling with her at her home. So I called and talked to her. I said, well, I'll be up there tomorrow and counsel you at your home. Is that you ready for me? And she said, yes, I can't wait till you come up here. So she came home again the next day, the day I was supposed to came to do counseling with her. And she went straight up to her room and she hung herself. The reason why she hung herself, because she gave up on herself. She was 8 years old. She gave up on herself because her mom wasn't there for her. Be there for your kids. That's what I mean about giving up on something. She was 8 years old. She didn't even have time to even live. She gave up on herself. She hung herself. She hung herself because nobody wasn't there for her. I supposed to came to her home to counsel her, but I didn't get a chance because she gave up on herself. Yes, it's very sad. Don't give up on people. Don't give up on yourself, actually. Don't give up on your kids. So that little girl is not here anymore, but I did what I can for her. But her mother is a loser because she gave up on her child when her child needed her. And I say again and again, her mother is a loser because she gave up on her child. Don't give up on your kids. Don't give up on nobody. When you see a child going through something, talk to her. One-on-one attention. Don't tell your child to go to school and talk to the teacher. That teacher is not a parent. That teacher's there to teach her, but you're there to do the rest. You're the parent. She's not her parent. If she told her teacher that nothing got done, you're supposed to get your butt up, lazy butt up, and go see about it. You talk to your child. Now that little girl is not here no more, and now she feel really guilty. I still talk to her parent here and there, but not a really close relation to her no more because of what she did to her child. But I don't hold hate in my heart because that's not for me to do. Oh my, yeah, it is really sad, bless. Don't give up, keep going. Amen. God bless you. That's how it could be traumatic for you. Yes, it was very traumatic for me. And I think about it every day. It happened last year, but I think about it every day. True about the numbers. Yes, it is true about the numbers. I'm just, you know about that. Of course, yeah. So we have to learn to love our kids. And when they're going through changes, let them know that you're there for them. Don't let a kid suffer by themselves. Don't let a parent suffer by itself. There's parents going through stuff that want to give up on their lives because they simply have nobody to talk to. Let them know they can turn to the Lord. He's always going to be there. He's always going to be his friend, and he's never going to turn against them. People on earth will turn against you. The Lord will always be the same. He's not a bipolar God. People here on earth are very bipolar. One day they call themselves liking you, the next day they don't. People here on social media are very bipolar. One day they like you, the next day they don't. I go to a lot of people's channels here on social media, and I say, good morning, how are you? And they simply just scroll on and they go to the next person, go to the person above, but it's okay. I still say hi. I'm still okay. I'm always going to be me no matter what. Yeah, because that's how people do you. But you can't get mad at the way people do you. Don't do that. Just let the Lord handle that. Yeah. I always, if I miss anybody on my live stream, I always go back and say, oh, I'm sorry. Good morning. I welcome everybody in my live stream. I don't want to just be I don't want nobody to feel some type of way when they come to my live stream. So when you come, I always say, good morning. How are you? How's your day? You never know what nobody's day was. So always welcome people when you go to their live stream. Always welcome them. That's just a part of life. That's what we got to do. Yes, I'm very positive, bitch. I always practice that. I try to be positive people. So when you go to somebody's live stream, always be positive to them. If you miss them, go down and say, oh, I'm sorry. How are you? Good morning. How are you doing? Don't do that to people. That's not the way the Lord will do you. Don't ignore people. That's wrong. And when I see that stuff happen to me, I just kindly just go to somebody else's streets and visit. I'll still give you thumbs up. I don't give thumbs down. I don't do that. That's not a part of me. I don't do that. But that's just the way people go out of my head. Oh, you so silly. Yeah. We have to still give thumbs up. Don't give thumbs down. Don't give thumbs down to people. Don't be a hater. Don't do that. People does it because they just don't like the things that you say, and they just simply don't like you. So when you go around people like that and you feel that the world is turning in on you, don't give up on yourself because of people. Just give somebody to say something to you in their live stream. Don't give up on who you are. Just smile and give them thumbs up and continue on going. You're going to get your blessing because you still gave them thumbs up. You still smiled. That's it. Everybody don't want you to be in your life. Sometimes people just simply forget that you're there. But always go back and look. I always go back and look at what people write to me. Even when I get offline, I always pray for each and every one of you guys because that's what I do. I love each and every one of you guys in a different way. Everybody on here I love in a different way. I may love the way you talk. I may love the way you walk. I just love everybody in a different way. I may love your spirit. I can't do that yet. You can't do what yet? I get out of my head. I can't do that yet. It reminds me of church people recognize who they want to recognize. It's called click, correct. Yeah, click. Yeah. And everybody have those, but I don't run with a clique. I run by myself. Sorry. I don't run with a group of people. I run by myself. Sorry. What you see is what you get. If you met me in person, I am the same way. I don't practice bipolar. I am allergic to bipolar people. Not give up, thumbs down. Yeah, don't give thumbs down. Don't do that. If you guys met me in person, all of you guys on here, I am the same way always. I am allergic to bipolar people. I don't be around bipolar people. One day you like me, next minute, oh, what's your name? Bye. I don't be around people like that. I like to be around positive people, and I try to surround myself around positive people. And I do that on a daily. Even at work, I do that. But really, I don't be around nobody but the kids. But I get up and I speak to people once I go to my job. Say, hey, how are you? But usually I'm on call all the time. I'm always at people's homes, visiting people that want to commit suicide, people that just want to simply give up on themselves as young as 5 years old. So you're never too young to know that people are still dealing with this type of stuff, even a 5-year-old. I told you guys the other day, one little girl told me the other day, she's still living, she's beautiful. She said, I just feel like dying. No 5-year-old should ever feel like she want to die. She got the whole world, a whole world ahead of her. and she said she feel like dying. That's sad. That made me cry. She should never feel like she's in the world by herself. She should never feel lost. Not a 5-year-old. I can see an adult feel lost. But a 5-year-old? Nah. So love one another, guys. Be good to each other. Stop bringing each other down. And most important, don't give up on yourself no matter what people say about you, no matter how people feel about you. Continue on loving who you are, because that's what the Lord wants us to do. He wants us to love who we are as a person. Don't try to be like the next person. I'm unique. I never try to be like nobody else. I try to be me. And the person's going to have to love me for who I am. And if you love me, it's okay. If you hate me, that's okay. It's okay. I still love you guys. I love each and every one of you guys in a very special way. And that's what the Lord wants me to do. I have to have my heart lined up like the Lord. I can't go around hating people because people hate me. No. We don't want to do what other people do. That wouldn't be good. There's a lot of people do what the other person do. Because a person do that, you want to do it too. Don't do that. Hey, thanks for joining. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Make sure you give the live a thumbs up if you can. Yeah. So don't go around hating people because you think that's nice to do. Don't do it. Love one another for who they are. Respect one another for who. Thank you so much. Respect one another for who they are. Don't go around hating on people. Don't go around hurting people's feelings, because you never know what that person had to go through this morning to even be here, to even be on earth. You don't know what they suffered last night to be here. So stop bashing each other. Start loving one another for who they are. People are so bipolar these days, these hours. Stop being bipolar with people. It takes a lot of people to make this world go around. But it takes a special person to love the Lord and to be humble. Everybody not humble you meet. Everybody don't love the Lord you meet. But I welcome everybody, even people that don't love the Lord. I still welcome here on my live stream. I don't judge people, because if we judge people, the Lord is going to judge us. He's going to judge us anyway, but He's going to judge us in a bad way. Don't go around judging people. That's not your job. Why would I get on live stream and judge people? That's not my job. Oh, you not saved. You not this way. You don't love the Lord. You don't know the Lord. Who am I? Am I God? No, I'm not perfect, and I don't judge people. I'm here to spread the word, to let you know that we are living in our last days, and we got to be humbled with people. We have to love one another while we're here. So don't go judging people because you think that's a good thing to do. Don't do that. That is wrong. Don't judge. Don't hate on each other. If that person getting somewhere, congratulate them. Say, yay. And don't just congratulate them. Be genuine about it. There's a lot of fake people, too, say, oh, congratulate you, but really want you to fail. And they're planning for you to fail. So watch out for those type of people, too. They can congratulate you for a minute, and then the next minute, they're talking about you. Be careful who you talk to. Be careful who you tell your business to. Know that people from social media is not your friend. Know the people that you work with every day is not your friend. Everybody you come in contact is not always going to be your friend. Always remember that. Don't give up on earthly people here. And that's what usually make people give up, because people here on earth, they simply say the wrong thing to you and you want to give up. Don't do it. Go back and read Psalm chapter 13, verse 1, and it'll tell you about giving up and having a personal relationship with the Lord, and also be honest with Him. When you're talking to the Lord, be honest with Him. Tell Him what you're going through. Find that on Psalms. Psalm chapter 13. You'll find that about being honest with the Lord. Be honest with your feelings about the Lord. If you're going through something with somebody here on earth, be honest with Him. Talk to Him about it. Believe me, He'll take care of them. You ain't got to take care of them. And stop doing a tit for a tat. What I mean by that, stop trying to get revenge for somebody they do you wrong. Don't do that. That's what a tit for a tat means, getting revenge. Don't go getting revenge from people. That's what people want you to do, get revenge. Don't do that. Oh, he hurt me, so I'm going to hurt him. She hurt me, so I'm going to hurt her. Really? Is that the way they do here on earth? That's the way they do here on earth. But don't do that. If somebody hurt you, pray to the Lord about it and continue on being what the Lord wants you to be. Don't get upset about because people do you some type of way. If they did the Lord that type of way, guess what? They're going to do you the same way. You're not perfect. Only the Lord is perfect. Stop acting like you're perfect, people. We're not perfect. We make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. That's just a growing thing. We grow from our mistakes. We go beyond our mistakes. I make mistakes every day. And if I hurt somebody sometime, and hold on, it's best to be honest with your heart because God knows each heart. Amen. He does know our heart. BPS. He got BFS. Yeah, he knows our heart. He knows our heart. So stop pretending to like somebody when you really don't. Stop being bipolar with people. One day you like him, and the next minute you don't even know him. Really? Is that what they do here on earth? That's horrible. Don't be that way. I'm glad I found yours. Oh, you're so welcome. Thanks for joining. You can come back anytime. You're always welcome. The doors is always open for you guys. Anybody want to come in, they're welcome. Thanks so much, dear, for your words of motivation. God continue to encourage you and grant your heart desires. Have a great day. Oh, thank you, Feb. You do the same thing. And you have a wonderful day. And don't forget to smile, Feb. You're back. Okay, Wisdom. Yay, Wisdom's back. Yeah. So love one another for who they are, not for what they have. Stop bashing one another because you think that's something good to do. Stop joining groups, being in groups, and being mean to people because the other person mean. Stop being negative to people. Stay positive. When you do positive things happen. When you do negative things happen. Stop acting like you like a person when you really don't. That's horrible. Gosh. Yeah. It's horrible. Let's love one another while we can. Tomorrow's not promised. Be good to one another. Stop bashing everybody because you think it's good or you're joining in a group and you're acting like the next person. Stop acting like other people. That's not going to get us nowhere. We can't act like other people. Just shared your stream on. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. Hold on a minute, guys. Let me plug this up before we won't even be talking right now. Yeah, we got to love one another. Okay. I don't want the screen to close down on us because that'll be all messed up. It have twice today for me already. So yeah. You love one another, be good to one another, be thankful, be faithful, be grateful. Don't be ungrateful. Don't be ungrateful to nobody. No matter how people treat you, don't be ungrateful because God gonna put them down to your footstool. The people that hate on you and be mean to you and talk about you, God gonna put them down there. And they're gonna be begging to be your friend. They're going to be begging for forgiveness. So always stay humble. Always have a humble heart. Don't act like you have a humble heart. Have a humble heart. Because let me tell you something. The Lord knows if you're humble or not. One thing about me, my days and my life, I am at peace with my life. I am happy where the Lord have took me. Even though I've only been a Christian for 4 years. But I'm happy for where I'm at. I'm happy to be able to talk to you guys about what I've been through. What I went through. I used to give up on a lot of stuff. Like I said, when my father died, I wanted to give up. I just wanted to say, "Oh Lord, I don't want to be here." Oh yes, you're so. Oh, that's so nice of you, BFS. Yeah, love to learn one another while we're here. We are here for a reason, not a season. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised next year. So we have to say a season. We're not here for a season. And if you do put something on for tomorrow, always say, if God's willing. Stop saying, oh, I'm here. If God's willing, you're going to be here. I always put that first. I always say, yeah, I'll be to work if God's willing. I'll come to your house if God's willing. Put that in your vocabulary. Stop saying I'll be here tomorrow. Are you sure? Did God promise you're going to be here tomorrow? I don't think God promised neither one of us that we're going to be here tomorrow. So stop saying that. Always say, if God's willing, I'll be here tomorrow. If God's willing, I will come to your house. If God's willing, I will be at work. Always say, if God's willing. God's willing means that if God's willing, you'll be there. It speaks for itself. If God's willing, you will be there. If God bless you with another day, you will be there. That's what that means. Know these things, people. Start loving one another while you can. We are in our last days. I teach and preach this stuff to you guys every single day. Because you know what? That's why I say these type of things. Because I want you guys to be ready when the Lord comes. I don't want you to be lost. There's so many lost people out there. Don't be lost. Practice loving one another more. Don't worry about how people treat you. If they treated the Lord wrong, they hung him to the cross and nailed his hands up to the cross. What makes you think they're not going to hang you here on earth? What I mean by hanging you here on earth, they're going to do you wrong, talk to you like you ain't nothing. So don't worry about people. Don't worry about people. There's so many people worrying about other people. Don't do that. Life is short, and it's very, very short. That's why myself, I hang around positive people. And my circle is really, really, really small because I want my circle that way. I hang around people that's going to lift me up, not bring me down. I don't want to hang around people that's going to be negative toward me. I come too far to be around people that's negative. I don't want to be around no negative energy. I practice positive energy on my stream. I don't worry about nobody else's stream. I don't judge nobody else's stream. I'm just talking about my stream. What I do on my live stream, I practice positive. If I worry about everybody else's stream, I'm not going to get nowhere. That's judgmental. Don't judge everybody else. No matter how, oh my God, one loves life is too short. It is. Life is short. But people don't think that. They live their life like it's promised tomorrow. They live their life like it's going to be a tomorrow. You don't know that. The Lord didn't tell you when he's coming back, but he's coming back. You see the world is coming to the end. You see mothers killing mothers, fathers killing kids, brothers killing sisters. You're talking any type of way to your parents. You're disrespecting your parents. When you know that's a sin, you're getting bad diseases from different places. All that stuff is in the Bible. If you read the Bible, you see all that stuff is in there. That's how you know the world is coming to the end. You don't even know summer from winter anymore. In the summertime, it's be really cold. Sometime in the winter, it'd be really hot. These things say it in the Bible. You're not going to know night from dark. You don't know summer from winter. People killing each other for no reason. Mother killing kids, really? People going crazy. People committing suicide really quick before it's your time. You're not supposed to do all these things. But it's happening in our lives. So know these things, people. That's so true that they're wrong to Christ, so we can't expect it to be different for us. Amen. You're right. You're right, Bia. No matter how long one lives live, it's too short. Know these things. Love one another while we can. Treat each other with respect. Even though people disrespect you, still treat them with respect. Just because they disrespect you doesn't mean you're supposed to do that. Yeah. As long as people treat you wrong and you're doing the same thing they're doing to you, you're trying to get back at them, don't do that. You're just as wrong as them because you're trying to get back at them. The Lord got something in store for them. The Lord got something in store for them. I'm walking and listening and enjoying every time, mostly yours. And I must say, thank you. You're very welcome, Melvin. Anytime. If I can make somebody's day today, I did something. There's people on here that probably want to commit suicide. You never know what's going on in the world. But we have to be positive with people. When people are going through stuff, talk to them. If you know somebody that's going through something, talk to them. Tell them there is not an end. Let us give each other. Let's stop letting people fail. Lift each other up when they need to be lifted up. So many people want you to fail. So many people want you to do wrong. But don't give up on yourself because of people. Always remember, the devil was once an angel. Be careful who hand you shake. Be careful who pray for you. Everybody is not meaning you good when they pray for you. Always remember that. Black and white is your favorite. Black and white is my favorite. Okay, cool. So be careful who pray for you. Be careful who hand you shake. Because remember, the devil was once an angel. There's a lot of people put on a show for you. We should hold on to God. Hey, we should hold on to God wisdom. People doesn't do that. People stray away from Christian channels. People stray away from motivational channels. You know what? People don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear nothing about the Lord. But I bet you, if the Lord come back today, everybody be running to you. Oh, what that word you was talking about? Oh, tell me that again. Wait, I want it. It'll be too late. Because when the Lord come back, he's going to take only these good people back. He's going to take the people that forgave one another. He's going to take the people that have a heart like his. He's not going to take evil people back. Yeah, you want to run to him now because he's coming back. You better run to him before he come back. You better run, be good to those people before you come back. Because timing is coming. And I tell you guys every day to stay prayed up. Even if you pray once a day, as long as you pray. Get on your knees and tell the Lord. If you did something wrong to somebody, tell the Lord, forgive me for whatever I did. If I did anything that's unpleasing to you, Lord, forgive me. And you tell him that. Tell him that each and every day. I say sometimes I did something wrong to somebody, I always get on my knees and pray about it. If I did anything that was unpleasing to the Lord, I tell him to forgive me. You have to. Don't be so ashamed to tell the Lord forgive something if you did something wrong to somebody. Even if you think you did, pray about it. Yes, it is. Be careful of people who follow people and not God. Yes, they do that all the time, Melvin. They follow people, not God. These people are idols here. We're not supposed to idol people. We're supposed to idol the Lord. The Lord is a jealous God. And if you idol somebody here on earth, you're not going to get nowhere. That's angry. He's angry about that. And that's evil, idling people here on earth. Very truthful, they stay away from Christian. Yeah, they do. They do that wisdom all the time. Why? I don't know. But wisdom, they're going to wish they didn't later on in life. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows when? But whenever he comes back, you're going to wish you did. You're going to run to these channels. But guess what? The Lord going to shut them all down because he took his good people away with him. He's going to shut them all down. You're going to have nobody to pray with. What you're going to be praying for, you're going to be idling at the devil here on earth. Stop idling the devil. He's horrible. Stop running to people that's not for you. Stop running to people that's against you. People you come in contact with, it's not always going to be for you. Always remember that, people. People you come in contact with, it's not going to always be for you. There's a lot of people against you. But you guys don't know that because you think everybody is for you. Everybody you come in contact is not always for you. Love one another for who they are, not for what they got, not how much they got or how less they have. Love them for who they are. You never know who you're blessing. Learn these things, people. You guys are living for the wrong stuff. Mostly people are living just for stuff. So many got so much stuff in their baggage, they need to get rid of it. Get rid of that bad stuff. Get rid of that negative energy that you carry along with you. You're not going to get nowhere carrying negative energy with people. Some people just don't like you just because they think there's something good to do. That's not good to do. That's never was good to do. We have to love one another for who they are, and that's how we got to do. So true. Wait a minute, what you say? Your it didn't come up yet. I'm still waiting on your answer to come up. This phone is so slow. I can see it on here. Okay, came up so true. That's why we have to be prayerful because there's a lot of wolves and sheep. That's what I'm speaking on, sweetheart. Yes, it is. It is. It's a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. They look just like me and you, all so humble. Always remember, the devil was once an angel, so he's here on earth. Making you think, oh yeah, you're going to do good, you're doing this. And as soon as your back is turned, he's talking about you, or they're talking about you. This is, must say, a wonderful message from God through you to me. I needed my lip. Thank you, Melvin. I'm always here to bless you and strengthen your heart when you're going through changes. Everybody go through stuff. So always be able to talk to somebody about it. Talk to somebody positive. Know who to talk to people when you're going through stuff. Everybody is not for you. Always remember that, Melvin. All you guys, everybody is not for you come in contact with. But let me tell you something. If you pray about that person, the Lord will reveal that person to you, if that person is for you or not. I always pray to the Lord about people that's in my life. I have a lot of people it's not for me, believe me. And he have revealed that. I'm happy to be a part of your family. You're always welcome. And you always welcome to come back anytime. I'm on here every morning at 6:30. I try to stay on till 9 o'clock, sometime 8:30. It just depends. Always welcome to come back. I'm always saying something positive about somebody or about the Lord. So always come back, no matter what it is. I talk about marriage. I talk about anger. I talk about all types of stuff. I just talk. I talk about dating. I talk about it all. So, you're always welcome to come back. I welcome my door to everybody. I am not judgmental. I don't care if you don't believe in the Lord. Once you get finished with me, you're going to believe in him. Sooner or later, you will. If you keep coming back, you will. Because you got to understand the Lord is keeping us breathing. No man here on earth is keeping us breathing. If you think that, you better think twice about your life, because it's not going to go nowhere. I have a few more minutes before I have to run, but I'll stay with you until then. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm going to leave at 9 o'clock. Might be before, it depends, but yeah. I thank God for each and every one of you guys here, though. We talk about everything, but you have to be able to handle the truth. Amen. Everybody can't handle the truth. Melvin, you're right. We talk about everything. And I do. Melvin's on my live stream every day. He's one that stay with me all the time. Hey, underrated, how are you? Thanks for joining, sweetie. How's your morning going so far? I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm going to try to get to your live stream today, because today is Friday, so I'm going to try to get to everybody's live stream today. I always miss your live stream, underrated, but don't take it personal, sweetie. I love you, and I'm going to try to get there. Yeah. Make sure you get the live a thumbs up if you can, underrated. Yeah. So love one another. Don't take things personal all the time. People take the stuff so personal sometimes. Thank you. Yeah, but love one another while we can. We are here to love and protect one another. When you see somebody down and trying to give up on their life, be there for them. You don't know what that person has to do. You don't know that person's story. So stop acting like you know that person's story when you don't know that person's story. So many people get in life and say, oh, that person's like that. That's because you're judging that person. Did you know what that person has to do to get here this morning? Did you really know? Talk positive to people. There's a lot of people that need to hear positive stuff. People don't talk positive enough. You're too busy letting people down, doing wrong to people. Stop doing wrong to people. That's not your job. Your job to love one another for who they are. Yeah, we are here for a reason, not a season. Once the season is gone, we're gone too. So stop. I'm okay, thanks. I understand. I need a prayer. What's going on, underrated? What's going on, sweetie? Have a lovely day, everyone. I have to go. Okay, Benj, thanks for joining. You come back again and see me, okay? Yeah. Yeah, so love one another. What's going on, underrated? Oh, I hate to, and that's another thing. I do not like to see people sad that comes to my life. Love is that opens the door to new things, friends, and great. And it does, Melvin. But you have to be genuine with love. Aw, you're welcome, Benj. Yeah, you have to be genuine with love. Don't say you love somebody when you really don't. There's a lot of people that I'm not crazy about, but like I tell you guys every time I get on live stream, I love them from afar. You can love a person, but you can love them far away. Can we say a quick prayer now for underrated? We sure can. We sure can. Underrated, whatever you're going through in life, God got you. Don't give up on whatever God got for you is for you. Always remember that. The Lord gonna put us through something that we can't handle. He's always gonna be there for us. I will tell you later. Okay, underrated. But always don't give up on the Lord. He's not gonna put not a lot on you that you can't handle. He's just gonna put enough on you. So whatever you're going through, underrated, He's there for you. I'm there for you. And you know you always got a friend in me no matter what. I am there always. He's never going to put a lot on you that you can't handle. The devil will, but the Lord won't. Be good. Treat yourself with respect. And don't worry about what people say about you or how people think about you. You is going to be okay. The battle is not yours. It's the Lord. And learn that. And just stay strong. I got you. The Lord got you. And I'm your friend always. Always remember that. And I love you for who you are. And remember that. And I hope and pray that what you're going through, that the Lord will see you through. God bless you. I understand your prayer. Okay, wait a minute. Where I left off at, the battle is for strong, yeah. And we declare the blood of Jesus Christ on everyone. Amen. Wisdom. So when we do these type of things and we pray for one another, like we just did, we get blessings in the Lord. The Lord wants us to lift each other up, not tear each other down. People always, that's the wrong with this social media. They tear each other down. Stop tearing each other down. For what reason? Can you tell me the reason why you tear each other down? Is it just because the way the person look, or the person walk or talk? What is it? Love is real and genuine. It's something that should not be played with and used in a negative format and not a cleanse. Right. Amen. I thank you, Trisha, and y'all. You're very welcome, underrated. Anytime underrated. You know you're always welcome at this stream. Anytime you want to come back and need a prayer, and you know I got you. You are awesome. You all are awesome and amazing. Absolutely you are. To be able to hear me and talk to and listen to what I have to say and know that the end of the world is coming, you guys better take heed. Talk to somebody that's lost out there in the world about God. Let them know there is a God. There's a lot of people don't believe in God, but that's okay. That's not my problem. I'm here to help them make it to heaven. Never give up on God again. Yeah. Never give up on God. Right. Don't give up on him, underrated. We're here. We're here to help anybody that's going through changes. I go through changes. I'm not perfect. Far from perfect. You know what? As long as I'm living, I would never be perfect, because the only person perfect is the Lord. That's the only one perfect. That's the only one. I don't know why people think that they're perfect. They're not perfect. God got you, underrated. God got everybody on this site. He do. Yeah. Oh, underrated. You awesome. Yeah. So love everybody while you can, and be good to one another, because like I said, you never know when it's your time. The Lord gonna call you home. But if you're not prayed up, you're not gonna get nowhere. Yeah. Only person that's perfect is the Lord. That's it. We're not perfect. We'll never be perfect. So stop trying to be perfect. I know a lot of people try to be that way, but I'm not going to talk about them. I'm going to talk about us. Just don't be perfect. We're not perfect. We're learning. I'm still learning. I've been a Christian 4 years, and I'm still learning. Are you on Instagram? You know what? I'm trying to start me an Instagram page. I'm going to do it, and when I do, I will let you guys know. I'll put it in my I'll put it in and let you guys know. Yeah, but I am on Facebook though. But yeah, be good to one another. Love one another for who they are. Be good to one another. Be gentle. Be kind. And always have your heart lined up like the Lord. Don't have a beautiful face and a crazy heart. There's a lot of people have a crazy heart. I run into them all the time. They be the prettiest people, the handsomest people, and they have it's a great platform to go. Aww. Yeah, I'm gonna get it together. I will. Thank you. BFS. I'm gonna try to see if I can get on. See something. What's your Facebook name? It's Patricia Adams. I'm gonna put it down. You can find me. It's a lot of people with that name on there, but you can find me on that if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, you can find me on there. So be good to one another. I'm preaching today in the conference. That means you're out there. Thanks, bye. Okay, Wisdom. Thanks for coming, sweetie. You be good and come back again, girl. Love you. So yeah, let's love one another. I'm about to get off in 15 minutes and stop tearing each other down. Stop giving up on yourself, guys. If you're hurting about something, go take it to the Lord. Stop giving up on who you are. Because if you give up on who you are, the Lord going to give up on you. Don't give up on who you are. That's what people on earth want you to do. If you got something that you need to talk to the Lord about, go talk to him. Don't feel ashamed of talking about whatever you need to talk to, because he will listen. People on earth don't listen to you. And when they do listen to you, they laugh at you. So go to the Lord and talk to him from Psalms chapter 13. And it tells you, be honest with God and your feelings. If you got something that you don't want to tell nobody, go be honest with the Lord and your feelings. And he'll tell you, he'll teach you how to be. God promised us strength, and he also promised us grace. So when we have strength and grace in the Lord, we will grow. And you find that in Colossians chapter 1, verse 11. Go read up on strength, that he promised us strength. And he has. Read up on that, guys. When you're feeling lonely and you don't think you got no strength to go on, read those chapters. Okay, that's cool. Giving up causes us to miss our blessings. A lot of people give up on things because they're too afraid to tell things. And their mind is very weak. Their heart is very weak. That's why you see so many people commit suicide, because they don't think they can go on. But actually, suicide is a sin. God didn't take you out that time, so you shouldn't commit suicide. Don't do these type of things to yourself. Don't even have that type of thought in your mind. When you have that type of thought in your mind, go to the Lord and pray about it. And when you do that, you make sure you pray the right way. Don't give a one word prayer. Pray about it. Say, Lord, I am going through something that I want you to change in my life. I'm thinking about killing myself. I'm thinking about committing suicide. Please, Lord, take that out of my mind. Please, Lord, relieve me from this type of stuff. Let him know. Don't just continue on saying these type of things and don't mean it. Yeah. So love one another while you can. Be good to one another. Life is not promised to us, and we have to learn to love while we can. Because if you don't do it now, you're not going to have time later. So guys, I'm going to get off. Even though it's not 9 o'clock, I'm going to get off and get my day started. I thank each and every one of you guys for being here. I thank for people coming, even if they were positive or negative people. I still thank each and every one of you guys for being here, because if it wasn't from you guys, I wouldn't even be here. So I thank everybody for being here and serving the Lord and giving him your time and being able to be in my live stream. I'm always here every morning at 6:30 in the morning. Sometimes I stay on to 9. It depends. But you all have a wonderful one today. And always remember to smile no matter what goes on in your life. Always remember to smile. Put the Lord first. Stay humble. Have your heart lined up like his. And be good to one another. See you later. Bye.